Hey guys, just thought of making a quick video on a concept known as the glass ceiling. And I think most of us, if not everyone, has what we call as a glass ceiling. And which means that it's something that we see above us. We actually see people above us, climbing up the ladder. But that glass ceiling seems to be our limitations. And the reason why I call it a glass ceiling is because it can be broken. It's not made out of steel, it's not really made out of concrete. It's a glass ceiling, which means you can see above. But for some reason, you are stuck where you are. And that being stuck could be, probably a set of beliefs. You probably think that I don't think I can go above where I am today. So the glass ceiling allows you to see, that people are progressing, people are moving, and for some reason, you just don't think you're that. Simply, probably could be also you're in a comfort zone. And the thing about being in a comfort zone is that it does not hurt. And your mind tells you that anything that does not hurt must be pretty safe to be in. So you still remain in your comfort zone and you're happy with this cocoon that you have created for yourself. But what you don't realize is that you are limiting yourself, you're limiting your potential. And the key idea behind this video is helping you to break that glass ceiling so you can live life to your full potential. And when we talk about that, it's about a set of beliefs which you probably have. So, step number one, if you want to break your glass ceiling, is don't let logic stop you. Don't let logic stop you. And logic has been the key reason many of us remain where we are. Now, I'm not saying logic is not good. You can use logic when time is required, when it's needed, like fixing a car, crossing the road, or doing something mathematical or needs a calculation. Yeah, logic is very good, it's important. But there's a time for it. There's a need for it at a specific moment. But it doesn't mean that you need to use it or apply it every single time when you want to grow. And if you think about it, even when you were growing up, when you were like 16 or, and you think about it, the logic, um, let's say when you were just growing up and there were things that you did that didn't need logic, like maybe crossing or jumping over a bridge or a puddle of water, and you didn't say that, my logic says I shouldn't do this. No, you didn't. You just overcame logic and you did it. So what happened along the way? What happened along the line? Society started to dictate you. People started to tell you what you need to do. And as a result, you stopped listening to your inner strength, your inner self to say, you can go beyond this. So, when you were a kid and you jumped in the puddle of water, that was fun. You didn't let logic stop you. But then society said you shouldn't do that. That's not good. And then you started to listen to them. And as a result, this barrier came up and you became, I would say, I use the word victim of society's beliefs and conditions. And this definitely impacted you in many ways. So when we talk about the glass ceiling, number one, don't let logic stop you. It's something that you have to fundamentally understand. Logic has its place. But question is, how do you not allow logic to interfere with you? Listen. Step number two is listen. Listen to your beliefs. What are your beliefs telling you? Like maybe you went to school, all right? And this is a very common example. Maybe you went to school which was not considered a star school, and you had to write in exams and you didn't do very well. So, because of that, you had to go to a college which was not considered one of the best colleges in the country. And then a belief system entered your mind simply because you saw the disappointment in your parents' face, and the disappointment made you feel that you're stupid and you're not good, you're not intelligent compared to these other kids who got those star schools. What happened? That belief system carried on with you even when you grew up. And as you moved on in life, even though you may have gone to university, even though you may have graduated, that belief system in you has created a glass ceiling. So when you go for an interview and you're sitting next to someone probably who went to a very good university or a star school, that belief system kicks in and it triggers you to behave the way that you you shouldn't be behaving, but you will behave that way. You behave in a way that I am stupid, I'm not intelligent, this guy probably get the interview, not me. And as a result, when you go for the interview, you'll start behaving accordingly to that. But the truth is, you set that limitation. You set the limitation a long time ago by creating this glass ceiling. So, as I said, step number 2 is listen. Listen to your belief systems and question it. And the more you question that belief system, you break its power, you break its force, and as a result, you can break that glass ceiling. So, if one of the question is, am I really stupid? Although I didn't go to the top schools, but am I really stupid? You mean I can't use my mind? I can't use my brain? I can't live beyond my potential? And you question that belief system, and a new belief system is created where you say to yourself, I am just as intelligent. I've got potential to grow. I have greatness in me. We are all great, God's greatest creation. If you want to believe in God or energy or creation, whatever you want to choose to believe, but you are God's highest creation, and you have potential, infinite potential in you. You got treasures of potential in you, and you got to apply that. You got to use it by simply breaking your limitations. And that is that glass ceiling. You can break it. It doesn't have to stop you. So step number 1, just coming back, is you got to question yourself. Step number 1, as I mentioned early on, it's about logic. Don't let logic stop you. Step number 2, all right, question your belief system. Question it and break it, because you'll realize that it's not true. It's not valid. You can break it. And step number 3, affirm a new belief system of what you really want and the potential that you want. So with these 3 steps, you can literally break your glass ceiling and live life to your full potential. Right? You don't have to limit yourself. You don't have to say things which are not true simply because society dictated them to you or determined that for you. You can, and you are the creator of your life. So I'm really hoping this little video helped you to break your glass ceiling if you find out that you have one. And if it does help you, please do share that with others. Maybe it can help them too. So keep smiling. Have a great day.